Big Jones the Juggernaut. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Unleashed in the Car, post-workout, Metroflex Murrieta. Let's get home and eat up everything. So listen, y'all, this is going to be an important video for me today. I know I'm usually in here talking trash, acting crazy, you know, that's just kind of what I do. I'm not really acting or coming to you with the bullshit when I do that. That's just kind of me. But today in the gym, I was doing shoulders today in the gym, and I had an epiphany that I absolutely have to share with you guys. So I haven't posted pretty much anything in the last like 3 weeks. Now I do go through droughts on my channel, I'm not gonna lie. You know, and a lot of that right now is because I'm going through kind of a revamping process. I'm kind of moving some things around, trying to get some new ideas, you know, things like that. But today I came up with, I had an epiphany that I absolutely must share with you guys. So right off the bat, let me tell you, I have about 4 or 5 videos that are just absolute venom, just absolutely spewing as much venom as possible, you know, all of which is true. But you know, at the end of one of those videos, I said, you know what, I wasn't gonna take down Balboa, but I'm gonna take him down now. I'm gonna go floor by floor and tell you how bad it is and how bad all the people are and how terrible they are. You know, I was gonna do that. But today in the gym, I decided not to. And I decided not to because of a video that you absolutely must watch. I'm gonna put the link in the description of this video, to this video I'm talking about. I don't know how many of you guys are bodybuilding fans out there. I'm definitely a bodybuilding fan. I don't watch the competitions as much as I used to, just because it just doesn't do it like it used to for me, you know. I'm definitely a bodybuilding fan, but that's beside the point. But anyway, there's this video back about, oh man, I guess it's been about 6 years now, when Phil Heath lost the title to Sean Roden. There was a great interview between Dennis James and Psycho Fitness. Now, if you don't know who those two people are, Dennis James is a bodybuilder from the 90s, top 5, top 4 competitor, incredible guy. I actually met Dennis James once at Metroflex in Phoenix, Arizona. He's a totally nice guy, super positive, super encouraging. Psycho Fitness, I've never met him before, but we've corresponded on Instagram, you know, just nothing serious, just, you know, I comment, he commented back, not a big deal. But after Phil Heath lost the title to Sean Roden, Phil Heath did exactly what I was kind of thinking of. He went on this tirade, this absolute hate-filled tirade. He was cussing up a storm, you know.
Fans say, all you gotta do is just have your midsection in check. It's like, but I can show you pictures where my midsection was in check. So what is the f does that mean? Well, it wasn't as good as his, but I could, if that's the case, then I could say his arm's not as good as mine, his triceps not as good as mine, his shoulders aren't good as mine, his back's not as good as mine, hamstrings, calves.
I didn't watch the entire interview myself. The entire interview was actually about an hour. It was more like a podcast, you know. I'm not the biggest Phil Heath fan. I don't feel like he represented the sport all that well. I mean, the man has an incredible physique. That's nothing to say about him as a competitor. He's an incredible competitor. I don't feel like I like the persona he puts out there. And then when he lost, it only got worse. You know, he went out there and he said, they talk about my stomach. Oh, my stomach was in check, and my triceps were better, my shoulders were better, my hamstrings, calves. Just going on this hate-filled tirade about Sean Roden. You know, and in this interview with Dennis James and Psycho Fitness, you know, Psycho says, you know, Psycho Fitness is Sean Roden's trainer. He says, you know, hey, if that was you, and I know you, you're a buddy of mine, I'd have been like, hey, look. Stop, you know, you're not going to talk away the history. This is the part that hit me today in the gym. You're not going to talk away the history. You're not going to sit there and talk away what happened. What happened. It's in the past, you know. And he says some great stuff. You got, please watch this video. It's really gonna, I hope it hits you the way it hit me. But he said, you know, hey, listen, let's let's get a meal, let's get a workout, let's grab a steak, let's grab a beer, let's prep you for surgery if that's what we have to do to get ready for next year, you know. But this is not going to help.
I just don't know. I don't know who's in this corner, but if that was you, I know you. If that was you, I would have pulled you to the side and said, hey, stop. Like stop. Let's get back in the gym. Let's get to work. We can't talk. We're not going to talk away the history. We're not going to make it go away. Let's get together. Whatever, if it's surgery, whatever we got to do.
You know, you sitting here talking shit about Sean Roden and how you did beat him and it was fixed and all this, and you know, I mean, it's just not going to do anything. All you're going to do is go on this hate-filled, venom spewing tirade, and it's not going to fix anything.
How close is it? You should prepare yourself. That's bull.
Vague. Very vague, right?
That's bull. I should prepare myself? Okay. For what? That means I lost.
Like I said, I've got like 4 videos right now that I haven't released, you know, 3 of which I've uploaded but haven't made public yet, you know, just going on about Balboa and how terrible it is, you know. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, what is that gonna put out into the world? What's that gonna put out there for me? Yes, I'm still waiting for my DD-214. Yes, they only just actually released me from the Navy a couple of days ago. I mean, it's been 3 weeks, you know, but I mean, I'm in school, I'm in my house, you know, we've got enough money to last us until, until things get set straight. But whatever happens, you know, whatever happened in the Navy, whatever happened at Balboa, however unfair it might have been that I had to get out in the first place, it's over. And nothing's going to change that, you know. I mean, you can, you know, I could go home, I could drink a bunch of beers, I could smoke a joint, I could, you know, whatever, you know. I could try to make myself feel better if that's what I want to do. My wife will sit there and listen to, you know, how fucked up it was and how wrong it was and how pissed off I am and this guy sucks and that guy doesn't know what he's talking about and he's an asshole and he's a piece of shit doctor and all this. Yeah, my wife will sit there and listen to that. My buddies will sit there and listen to that. I'm sure you guys on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram will sit there and listen to that. But it's not going to change what happened. So instead of doing that, I'm going to do exactly what you should do in a situation like this, and that is to move forward. Because sitting there dwelling on the past is not going to do anything for anybody. It's certainly not for me. It might give you guys a chuckle. You guys that were in the middle of it, you know, in Balboa, you know, with me, you guys might hit the like button. You guys might watch it. You might even share it with your buddies, you know. But it's not going to do anything. It's not going to do anything but, you know, have me living in the past, you know, to the point where it's going to start blocking myself from moving forward in the future. So I'm not going to do that, you know. And a lot of you guys out there who know me personally, you know, I always talked about as soon as I get out of the Navy, I'm going to shred them. But I'm not going to shred them. I'm not. I'm going to move forward with the next phase of my podcast. I'm going to start having special guests on. You know, I've got the equipment all set up, you know. I'm just waiting on my little couch and, you know, kind of make my little studio, you know. I'm going to make all that happen. So instead of sitting here dwelling on the past, I'm going to move forward into the future. And that's exactly what you should do. And if you want to hit 88 miles per hour and get into the future with me, like, share, and subscribe with BJBL Unleashed on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram while you're at it. And I will see you bums next time for more Unleashed.